Hello class 8, hope you all are good. Now children, today in this video I'm going to explain chapter number 5, that is your endocrine system. And adolescence is also there, but I'm not going to explain adolescence. Adolescence we will explain after half yearly. So learn only up to endocrine system and endocrine glands for half yearly, right? Now in this video today we will discuss about endocrine glands and exocrine glands, right, and their secretions, and four endocrine glands, that is your pituitary gland, adrenal gland, thyroid gland and pancreas, their location, function, and with the hormones secreted by these glands. Okay children, now let's start chapter 5, endocrine system. Okay, now what is gland? Gland is a structure which secretes a specific substance or substances in the body, and there are so many substances which are secreted by different glands, right? And there are two types of glands are there, that is your endocrine glands and exocrine glands. Now what are endocrine glands? These are the glands which secrete its product into a duct. Actually, exocrine glands are glands with duct, right? And they pour their secretion into a duct, and then that duct means tube. That tube carry their secretion to different parts of the body, and that's why it is called exocrine gland. For example, your salivary glands. Salivary glands are what? They are located in your mouth, in your buccal cavity, which secrete what? Saliva, right, into a duct that is called salivary duct. Therefore, salivary duct, sweat gland and sebaceous glands are the exocrine glands, which release their secretion through the ducts. Now, next type of glands are your endocrine glands. What are endocrine glands? These are the glands which does not have duct, means they don't have the any particular tube through which they carry their secretion, right? What they do, they secrete its product directly into the bloodstream, and that's why they are called endocrine gland. So simply, exocrine glands are the glands with duct, and endocrine glands are glands without duct. Right, now they are endocrine glands, they secrete a chemical substance, what they are called hormones, and these hormones actually what examples of endocrine glands are pituitary gland, thyroid gland, adrenal gland, and one more is your pancreas. Actually, pancreas is a gland which is whose function is both endocrine as well as exocrine. Right, so pancreas, question may ask, name a gland which act as an endocrine as well as exocrine, that is your pancreas. But there are so many other endocrine glands are also there in our body, but these four glands, endocrine glands, are in your syllabus. So what are the difference between exocrine and endocrine glands? Exocrine glands with ducts, and they discharge their secretion on the surface of the body. Right, but endocrine glands, they are ductless glands which since the secretion diffuse into blood vessels, means they pour their secretion directly into the bloodstream. And examples of exocrine glands are salivary glands, sebaceous gland, and gastric glands, sweat gland, etc. Right, but endocrine glands are your pituitary gland, adrenal gland, thyroid gland, and pancreas. The other glands are also there, but they are not in your syllabus. Okay, now next is your what are hormones. Hormones are chemical substances which coordinate the activities of living organism and also their growth. Actually, these are the chemical substances which control our different body activities, as your nervous system control our body activities, as well as hormones are also they also control our different metabolic activities. Right, and they are secreted by a special gland, what they are called endocrine glands. And the hormones, they act on a specific tissue or a specific organ, and that specific tissue or specific organ is called target site. Actually, the gland which secrete a hormone, its action is not near that gland. It may be away from that gland, and that part where these hormones act, they are called target sites. Okay, now first gland, endocrine gland, is your thyroid gland, and thyroid gland is located in the neck. And where in the neck? It is attached to the windpipe in our body. Actually, just it is present in where? It is attached to the windpipe in our body, and this gland makes a hormone, or this gland secrete a hormone that is called thyroxine. And this thyroxine contain iodine. Actually, the working of thyroid gland is based on iodine, right? Okay, what is the function of thyroxine? Thyroxine hormone, which is secreted by thyroid gland, controls the rate of body's metabolism. Whatever the metabolic activities takes place inside our body, they are controlled by this thyroxine hormone. And a deficiency of iodine in our diet causes a disease called goiter. What is it? Goiter. And goiter is actually what's happening in goiter? There is a swelling in the neck. The main symptom of goiter disease is that the neck of the person suffering from goiter appears to be swollen, and the person appears to have a big and bulging neck. But if you, this disease can be easily curable if you take a
iodized salt.
Okay, now next is your pituitary gland. Pituitary gland is attached to the base of the brain. Actually, it is located in the head, where in the near the hypothalamus in the brain. It secretes many hormones, but the main hormone is your growth hormone, and this growth hormone control the growth of the human body, right? If this growth hormone is secreted in a less amount during childhood, then it causes the disease that is called dwarfism. It leads dwarfism in children, right? And what's happened in dwarfism means the height remains short. Now, but if this hormone is secreted in large quantity during childhood, then what's happened? The child become very tall or giant, and this condition is called zygotism, right? And pituitary gland is also known as master gland. Why it is called master gland? Because many of the hormones which it secretes controls the functioning of other endocrine glands in the body. Means the pituitary gland secrete many hormones which control other endocrine glands to secrete their secretion. Okay, now next is your adrenal gland. There are two adrenal glands which are located on the top of two kidneys. Now all of you you know that we have two kidneys, and at the top of each kidney there are two adrenal glands are there, right? And these adrenal glands, they secrete adrenaline hormone. Which hormone? Adrenaline hormone. It secrete other hormones also, but main hormone is your adrenaline hormone. And what is the function of adrenaline? Adrenaline hormone is to regulate heart rate, breathing rate, and blood pressure, and it also control the stress, right? That's why it is also called stress hormone also. Now, okay, adrenal gland are often called glands of emergency. Why? Because when a person is frightened, when a person is frightened or excited, then this adrenaline hormone is secreted in large amount to prepare our body for the action. And it speeds up heartbeat and breathing and raises blood pressure and allows more glucose to go into the body to give us a lot of energy, right? So that a person can either fight or flight, means either the person will fight with the situations or run away from that situation. That's why it is called what? Glands of emergency, right? Okay, now next is your pancreas. Pancreas is just below the stomach, in which in our body. Actually, it is a gland which is both endocrine as well as exocrine, and it secretes the hormone what it is called insulin. And what is the function of insulin? It controls blood sugar. Actually, it lowers the blood sugar level in the body, and deficiency of insulin hormone in the body causes a disease what it is called diabetes. And the person having high sugar level in the blood is called diabetic person, right? So what is diabetes? When a blood sugar increases, then it is called diabetes, and it is what? Controlled by insulin. Okay, one more hormone is secreted by pancreas, and that is called glucagon, which stimulate the breakdown of glycogen. Actually, insulin convert glucose into, which is present in the blood, into glycogen, and it is stored in the liver. And whenever our body required glucose, then this glucagon convert that glycogen into glucose, right? And these are the two main hormones which is secreted by pancreas. Which one? Insulin and glucagon, right? Thank you, children. And children, learn this much part for your half yearly from this chapter. Okay.